Okay, folks. Hi, hello, hello. Um, I was just on Twitter and reading people what they talk about and all that kind of things. And then I saw um, about drinking, you know. So I did write down what I think about drinking, you know. As long as do not F up your mind, folks, you can drink. It's not a problem. But normally I will say to you, don't drink at all. Just don't drink alcoholic strong drinks because yeah, it's definitely not part of your body or your mind. You understand? It's not good. So just don't. And then we come by the story that Jesus did make wine. Folks, do you really think so? That Jesus did make wine? Because if he did, and we do have a drinking problem now here in this world, right? From many people, then they can shuffle it to Jesus Christ because he started this thing, right? Or am I wrong? So that's why my Father God never will give you this type of problems. So this story do not fit, not in my mind, and not in the way they did write it down. You understand? This comes from people and only from people and never from God. You understand? Yeah, I told you people will protect my father, and I'm sure that Jesus never did make wine because there is where the alcoholic problem starts. You understand? By Jesus with the wine. So he give you a bad example. Jesus never will do that. So folks, if you start a little bit to wake up, then you will understand I'm right. You know? So God will never give you a bad example in things. You understand? End of story, case closed. I don't want to talk about it anymore, and I don't want any tweets or whatever or questions about it. End of story, case closed. That's it. And Jesus never did do this. You understand? Now I'd like to talk about fish and man. You know, folks, that the fish comes from man. That's why the men like to fish. Huh? They like to fish for fish and they like to fish for women. You understand? So that they can give the fish to the woman. So the fish come into the woman and it's growing and it become a child. But it got everything to do with water. You understand? That's why I never see woman fish, but man fish. When I was a little boy, I also did fish. You understand? Then later, police come to ask me a certificate about fishing and all that kind of shit. That is what did come later. But in the beginning, when I started to fish, this was wherever you like, you could fish. But now in this time, And also a long time ago, you need to get a certificate to show the police that you may fish. Understand? It's like a driver's. So that's why men like to fish. So when the man gives the fish to the woman, then the child grow out of a fish into a girl or a boy, one of these two. And when it comes out, it go into the world, it start to learn. It will learn that the flesh is weak and that the mind is like troubled water. You know, because of the mind, I call the mind the fruit, for God told me the mind is the fruit of the people and the flesh is the body of the people. You understand? So the fruit and the mind. So when I see someone go wrong, then I will say, I know that type of fruit. And the flesh is weak. So this got everything to do with the fruit, that is the mind, what will come in to the body, what will make the body weak. This is the things I like to say for you to understand what God taught me, you know, and that's definitely what God taught me. Because when God did come, He told me, "You will know them by the fruit," you know, and I see the fruit, and what comes out of the fruit is the weakness of the body. And God called that the flesh. It's a nice example of the body. It is the flesh. Oh, I smoke, and it's a little bit sharp in my throat. Sometimes it happens. Maybe because I'm eating now some strong candy like Mentos or peppermint, you know. It's a little bit sharp in my throat. So let's see if it happens again. Yeah, that's better. So, folks, and that's why men are fishing, you know. They always will fish, or it will be in this time for women, or you will see them by the waters and also fish. You understand? It's what men like. Men are like hunting, hunters. You understand? This is uh, this is my explanation of men and how people did come into this world all the time. When God did started to create people, you know, or else it's not possible. It must start with something. Did it start with Adam and Eve? No, it did not. You understand? Before this, it also did go wrong. Then you get Lilith. Lilith. That was the first wife of Adam. But this did go completely wrong. So, and I don't know if many people come from Lilith, because first Adam did go with Lilith, and Lilith was bad, very bad. You understand? So, and her spirit lives on. So the spirit of Lilith is into people. The demon of Lilith is still alive, and yeah, it's into people. Or Delilah, or all these biblical figures. You understand? These people did die, but the soul belongs to where it is bad. So it's still alive. And that's a long time ago. But for now, you got something to do with it, people, because it never dies. You understand? You also, you never die. But that's what you think. You think you die, but you don't. And all these bad figures, yeah, will go to a bad place and will come back into people. You understand? It will try to find a place into you. And that is demonic possession. You need to watch out for. Definitely now, in this time, I speak because it's very truthful, folks. And it belongs to end time story. It's a story you never will understand because it's far away from your thoughts, you know. But it comes closer and closer till you will understand. Well, what this man say, it is the truth. Yeah. I don't know why I will lie, folks. I'm a very wise person and I do not have any reason to lie, you know, because I always speak the truth and I don't go with people. That's why I can speak the truth, or else people will make me like a liar, talking behind my back and all that kind of shit. You understand? I'm not go. I'm not going for it. So I also did tweet on Twitter that I'm not looking for friends and all that kind of things because I don't like people. I also write it down there that I don't like people. But it did go about alcoholic, strong drinks and all that kind of things, you know. And I did say what I saw with my own eyes. I did have a father, and he made my life miserable, you know. like I was born in the out of the wrong woman, created by the wrong man, you know. But it was not the woman who was wrong, it was the man. And that was my father. And he did have an alcoholic drinking problem. That's why I can tell the people, and even if I did not get this problem, you know, I still will tell you because it's not good. And Jesus never did give you the example that he did create wine into people. I'm telling you, folks, I know very sure. So, yeah, I'm protecting heaven and my father. You understand? Because he is my father, and I need to protect him for the people who think wrong. And this is where you go wrong. But, folks, you easily go wrong in things. I am not that way, you know, and I walk alone. I do it a very lonely way, but it's the right way. And everything people say, yeah, I will not keep my mouth shut, and I will say what come into me on that moment. You understand? Because I am created by people, but God did do something with me in what I am now. And I'm happy with it, and I never want to change it, you know? So I can answer all the questions what is possible. If you ask me about schools and all that kind of shit and numbers and, you know, or games, and I don't know much, but I know everything about God and how God look at you. That's for sure. And I can answer any questions if you do have questions. What got something to do with life and problems and all that kind of thing, you know, because you don't have to live in problems. And I can solve them in any way, you know, give you good advice. That is why I'm here. That is what makes me wise, smart, or well spoken, or good thinking, or lack of knowledge. Call it whatever you like. But I'm here to warn that the world will go down and upside down and will crack in two and all that kind of things. You will see it with your own eyes when it is time. And we do not have much time left. And that's also for sure, you know, because I am the unknown prophet of God and I know best what I'm talking about is the truth. So if you do have problems in life, talk with me. Maybe I can help you solve it. It's definitely very possible. But if you do have a problem with the computer, yeah, go to a computer guy or something, you know. I'm not with computers or TVs or whatever. If you do have that type of problems, or you do not have enough money, or you cannot pay the rent, or, you know, this type of things, that is your problem. But what is in the mind? You know, mind worried. I can help you with, definitely. And I will, because I do not like people, but it will not say that I cannot help you or that I will be, that I hate you or something, you know. I never did say this because I do not hate you people. I just don't like you in the way you walk, in the way your flesh is, in the way your thoughts are, you know, in the way you talk, in the way you move, in the way you think or look like or walk or doing things, you know. These are the things I just do not like. And that's why I say to all the people so that they will understand me that there are many things I do not like in people. So I don't like people at all. But I don't hate you people. I don't hate you. You know, I'm here to help you and warn you. So I'm a helping warner. And the things I say definitely come true. And I do not prophesy this. You understand? I know what is real and what a prophet do. You understand? But my name is the unknown prophet of God. That is my name, the unknown prophet. Did I give myself that name? No. No, it was definitely God. Because I did ask my Father God, why you did touch me. There are more than 7 billion people. Could you not go to someone else? But it seems that God could not find someone else. So he did touch me. And it really did happen. And I did get lots of knowledge. I did get lots of knowledge. And with this knowledge, it is far above you because you will never think and say what I say and think right now. So I'm a very high person next to God. That's why I can help you in any way you do have problems, but problems in the mind, you know, with your life, with how you live, how you lie, steal, kill, rape. Just don't do it. Don't lie anymore. It's not easy because you are used to it. You know, you're always lying, always cheating, and always do things. You know, there is not one human being here on earth what do not fit in my mind in the things I say right now. It is really everybody here in this world. And that's why I don't like people. I don't want to be with people because they give me bad feelings, bad vibes, bad thinking, bad things to see, to hear, to feel, to learn, and all that kind of things. You understand? That's why I'm definitely not with people because when I'm alone, I feel fine. But it's a lonely life. It definitely is. But you do get many nice things in life. You never did know when you are completely alone, you can get everything you like. But you need to walk with God. And that's not easy. That is a mind destroying way. You understand? God will destroy your mind the day He comes. He really will come to destroy you in the knowledge you get because there is no space. There is no space in your mind um, that God will give everything to you. He did give everything to me, and I thought that I was dying. You understand? I did not feel good. I did get many feelings, many times, many dreams, many visions. And to be very honest, yeah, in the visions I get, I give it to the people, you know. So if I get a vision about the weather, then I will tell the people about the weather. So I was walking in America. I get a vision that I'm walking in America. On one side of the road I did walk was like frozen, and the other side of America on the road I did look, and it was like so hot that people did die. You know, so on both sides people die. So on the side where it is very cold, and on the side where it is very hot. And this is what's happening now. Did I lie? No, I never did lie. I see those things and it starts to happen while I'm talking, you know, and it's happening. On one side of America, it's very cold, and on the other side of America, it's very hot. Is it true? Yes, it is. Did I lie? No, I didn't, right? And this is how I walk with God and try to tell you and that you will understand that I'm right. I always will be right. I cannot be wrong because I cannot lie, you know, and I will not speak. If I think a lie comes out of my mouth, then I just will not speak, you know. I will think my thing and I will uh, make it complete in your mind so that you will understand. Well, it is complete. The guy say this and it is completed, you know. I am here to complete the things I did get from God, you know, and I see to it. And that's just the thing I do, and no one can stop me. You understand? It's just that's my life now. And you know my life a long time ago. If you don't know, yeah, go back in the stories I did tell from the beginning. Then you need to scroll back a long time, folks, because I do have many videos, and some of the videos are 10 hours, 9 hours. You want to listen to me for 9 hours? Well, that's up to you. You understand? Everything is up to you. Your life is up to you. You need to put the clothes on what fit by the winter and by the summer. You understand? That's the clothes you need to wear. If you don't do it, you will become ill. You go from the road where you are dressed in the wrong way. You understand? So almost naked, you go into the road I did walk from America into the winter side. Huh? And with clothes from a bear, you will go into the hot side. You understand? But both are the dying side. That's why I come back on that road so that you will understand. Yeah, what this man is talking. He show it in many ways, and he turns back in what he say, so that it definitely will be understandable. You know, like parabolizing. I'm like a parable guy. You know, I make parables like Jesus did too. I do the same thing. I'm here to warn. And You can take it or leave it. That's really up to you. But when you listen to me, your mind is on that place, mine. You understand? Your mind is mine on that moment you start to listen to me. And on the end, you will understand why your mind is mine. Because there you will understand why God all they do this to me and all that kind of things. And that everything will come true. And I'm not do not have a glass ball or something that I'm a little bit witchy. No, folks, I did get it and it did come out of nowhere. And it was powerful, so powerful. I cannot even explain the feeling of the power I did get. The love of God is so powerful, folks. You cannot understand. And you cannot live with it also. You cannot live with my God. In the way I live with God, you cannot live with it. It's too strong. It's too freaking strong. But I live with it day by day. Yeah? And I get things. I get things. Like I did say with the table, or when God sent me, and then I go to a place and I don't know where I am even, you know, and God tell me, and then I ask God what I am doing here, and then God say to me, sit down, take it easy, you will understand, you know. So this type of things come to me, and people will never understand that these are things happening to me. And then I tell to the people, and the people do not understand what I'm talking about. They think I'm lying and deceiving people and all that kind of things, but I don't. I try to take people away from people who ask money, who say that they work for God, but they are with the money. You understand? I'm not a guy like that. I never will ask money. Uh, Alien Musk, if you hear me, don't send me money, man, because maybe you like the story so much that you will think, I gonna give this man some money because I like to live poor and I like to share my last clothes, what I do have. So if Alien Musk is listening or some of his rich people, don't come with that bullshit because I don't like it. I don't want it. And give it to the poor. Give it to the people who really are in need. I am not in need. And even if I was in need, I will give my last bread out of my hand and we eat together. And that is me. That is me. That is my thoughts. And this is what God did bring into me. So I know, Elon Musk, that you are very close to me now because I'm on your Twitter and I see you all the time and on any picture and in any story. And I see you typing and all that kind of things. So you are also very close to me. Well, I am the unknown prophet of God, if you like it or not. You understand? And I'm following you because the reason is I do not trust people, so I do not trust you. And that's why I'm on Twitter, by the way. I'm not on Twitter because you are so rich and you are so funny and you are so good and all that kind of things. No bullshit, folks. I'm not there like that. And I did write down that I'm no one's friend and never become one because I live a lonely life And that's the life I live only with God. And God is my Father, and He is also my friend. So this for Elon Musk. I call you Elon Musk because you make this funny thing comes out of your mouth, and I go on with it. So you cannot be mad at me, bro. Or well, you are not my bro, but that's how I talk. You are just someone I watch closely because God tell me watch him closely. That's what God tell me. So that's what I do. The people I need to watch closely, like Obama, I will watch closely. Like Beyonce, I will watch closely. Like this rap guy who did lose everything and now he's back and all that kind of things. I watch closely. You know, Trump, I watch closely. All these high people, I watch them closely because God taught me so. And that's the reason why, and also the reason why I'm here. I try to help and try to finish the job I was made for. And this comes completely from God and from no one or nowhere else. It comes from heaven. And yeah, that's about it. And maybe Elon Musk will listen to my story or stories because I do have many. But I do have many on YouTube and Twitter. I just did start. It's for the people who like to learn and like to listen, like to understand who I am and what I say I am. And that's what I am. And I cannot change it. And I won't because I love the way I live and the way I think, speak, see, hear, feel, learn, walk, but definitely talk because that is the most powerful thing I did get. The knowledge of God and the way I speak. That is the most powerful thing what I do have. And it makes me different, yes. Dangerous, yes. I can be very dangerous because no one can come close to me. You understand? Or God will put his finger on you. And that is what people don't like. And I don't like it when God gives this to people. You understand? He better put his finger only on me and let me get all the things what God can give me. And that is what's going on. And sometimes I cannot live with it, because it's hard. It's very hard. Definitely in the beginning when God did come, it was the hardest way. It was like he stepped into my room and he hit me. He hit me with a filled up fist right on my soul. You know, he did hit right in my soul. Bang! It was so painful. People will not understand that you can be hit in your soul so hard that you don't want to live anymore or cannot live anymore, not breathe anymore, that your heart comes out of your throat and all that kind of things. You know, people do not understand that I did get these things. They don't understand. And that it is real. God is real, folks. But God is hard, very hard. The way he did come to me was really not nice. I am telling you. And I never saw it come. So it did come suddenly out of nothing. Like a burglar did have my key and opened my heart with his key. You understand? And possessed me completely. I directly was possessed. It did feel like um, something did come in me and it never go out. It want to stay. Now, this is what did happen when God did come. But I'm also got something to do with other demons and all that kind of things. They also want to get that key and want to come into my heart, my soul, my mind, my body, you know, but they can't. They do have the wrong key for my heart, mind, soul, body. So that's a good thing. It's only God who is close to me. But it got a lot to do with people who are with the devil and all that kind of things. I don't know how many times Beyonce did come, Madonna did come, Rihanna did come, Nicki Minaj did come, Obama did come 3 times. I fight with him 3 times. Satan did come 3 times. I want to fight with him 3 times. So yeah, you know, these are things. And I don't want to fight. So folks, don't use your fist. You know, it will bring you far away from God. Never use your fist. Start to use your mouth in the way I use mine. Huh? Start to use your mind in the way I use mine. And God will come very close to you if He like, because it's always His decision, never yours. Never yours. So my life, folks, is like new, and crazy things did happen. I cannot even explain. Like I did say with the table, I did get from my neighbor, you know, a few days before this did start. I talked with God about the table I do not like was standing in my room because there was a naked girl under it who held the plate of the table, yeah, to put things on. I did not like that naked woman and I wanted to go away. So I was talking a few days before the woman stands for my door and she was standing and watching at me and she was like frozen. She say nothing, but she did come with a story to give me a new table, free. It was free also. So, and that is one of the stories. What is like, wow, really? This did happen to you? Yeah, yeah. And you know, folks, I'm not worried about it anymore. I'm not thinking about it anymore. But I tell the stories like the way it is, what really did happen, and not one lie in it, you know. And that's the real good thing. Yeah, you don't have to lie. Just live your life and live it in the way God likes. Then you will become like a God likable person. And I am a God likable person. And what did happen to me, folks? I really never did ask for it. It's happening and I let it come. And when I did start all this, and definitely in the beginning, I started to talk like this, you know. But it was like I did do it already for I don't know how long. But it was the first time then when I started to talk. But I did get the feeling directly inside of me that I can talk very wisely, that I'm very smart and very open and learning in a way God like, you know. And I tell this to people. And my crazy stories, but the crazy stories make it crazy because they are unbelievable. But they are the truth. And again, folks, you can hang me for this. If you think I'm lying, then this day I'm going to die by the hands of human. That's what I call you. I call you human. I call you the flesh. I call you the fruit. I call you the soul. You understand? Because you are the soul. You are nothing more. You are the soul. And it's very expensive. That's all. It's not buyable or sellable. Do understand, folks? It's not buyable and not sellable. So keep your soul. And Satan, do not like what I say right now. Don't sell your soul. Don't sell your soul. It's not buyable and not sellable. Keep your soul. I put this into your mind for the people who will listen to it and will do something with it. Because you can do two things. You can listen to it and do something with it, or you don't listen to it and go on with your own life and your own bullshit. And for me, it doesn't matter if you die today or tomorrow, folks, because it's up to you. You understand? I only say so because I know so. That's why I don't like people. They do have their own minds and they are different from each other. All of them. You know, this is what makes it difficult. If you did have all the same mind like me, then the world was uh, will be a much better place with no problems, no wars, no nothing, only nice things because only nice things are in me. So do understand, I'm really a child of God, and I only do it the nice things, but I cannot give you nice things because we live in a world what is lost and lost and filled up with lust, you know, like sex and porn and nakedness, tits and ass, pussy. Understand? To be beautiful, to be well spoken in the wrong way, so that dirtiness comes out of your mouth. That's what you people are, and that type of truth you do not like. And I understand. Once I was like that. I was hard. I was a hard boy, and I did do hard things. I did steal. I did lie. I did hurt people with the fist. No, I do not have blood on my hands as long I live. So from the beginning till now, I cannot say that I do have blood on my hands. I don't have. I never did hit ever in my life someone. I did do it with my mouth. With my mouth, I make people to become scared of me. You know, and now I'm doing that still, but more heavy. But now I talk to the whole world because it's possible. I do it on the internet, and the internet is very big. So everybody can hear what I say, the whole world. But in the days it was not there, I did do it to protect myself with my mouth to the people who are more strong than me. I did make myself more strong than them so that I will understand. Hi, this guy, man, you better don't fuck with him because he kick your ass, you know? But I did not know that it was not true. I was never that strong, but I thought that I was. So what you get, many people come by my door, try to become my friend, but they are scared to become my friend because I did have very bad friends. But then new people come, they come to me and dare not to talk with me, you know? Then they ask friends of mine um, if they can come into the family. the big family of problems, because that family I did have. I did have a family of problems, fighting, stealing, lying, killing, raping, all that, all the types I did go with. They love to fight all the time. They love to steal all the time. And yeah, that is still the story, folks. And I'm still walking with it also. It never will go away. You know, that is the nature of human beings. They never will forget something. But I did forgive all. This is possible. But forget, even if God tell me, you must forget it, then I will tell God, Father God, if you want me forget everything, make me. You are the one who can let me think like that I lose my mind. So that's up to God, not up to me. But for now, I know all the things I did do in life. When God did come, He did show me from the beginning when I was in the stomach of my mom till the day I was born, till now. I know everything. I saw myself coming out of the dick of my father with lots of. I saw this thing. It was like uh, I did go out and into another big space. And when you look at the stars and all that kind of things, and the Milky Way and the heavens, then you will understand that this is a thing what you already saw because you saw it also in your mom. You understand? If I look at the stars and all that kind of things, then this also was in your mom. But people cannot remember this thing, you know? But I can. People are not aware that they did live like fish, coming from men, and men like fishing in two ways: fishing for fish and fishing for women. Is it true? Yeah, it is. It is, like I say. And I was in a big fight. So when I did come, the war did start because I'm here, so I did win the war. But I was with many, you know. And when you win, um, there are two rooms. There are a room of fighting, and then you go into the room in your mom, and there you are completely alone, and you will start to understand that you did win. So there are two rooms also. One, you fight and the other one you are locked up and alone. And that's a lonely life. And I live that lonely life again. So it's like winning the battle of the people and staying alone. You understand? It's the same thing. I do that thing because that's what I like. That is the most safe way I ever can think of not to be with people. For me, it's safe. No one can come close to me or try to put bullshit into my mind and all that kind of thing. Like whining and asking things and all that kind of thing, you know. Or that he or she will call it good weather or bad weather. Yeah, today, man, on my work it was nice and beautiful, and the next day the boss did say something or something did go wrong, and then they come like thunder and lightning on you. So people are like the weather, and this is what I don't get because I'm alone. It's a good thing. Well, it's the best thing, and God told me so. Well, He did show me. I was in heaven, and I saw God was alone, and then He did bring me to that place, and I thought God is alone. He do have so many things with Him, yeah, what He did create, but God is completely alone. And when I saw this, I thought that is good. I saw it was good, so I started to do the good thing. I come completely alone. So then I saw God do not like killing, so I stopped to eat fish and chicken and cow and horse and well, the flesh. You know, only I drink milk from the cow because that's a good thing as long the milk is good because you know it. Human beings they like to change things and it never will be better and always will become worse. I saw it in life long time. Things are gone and that are the things I did like. So then I speak with someone who worked there and then I say, where is this drink I always did get? You saw me always take it, but now it's gone. And then the boy told me, yeah, it's gone. It don't come back also. And then I say, why? Because I like this drink and now it's gone. It's like Satan is teasing me or something. And he does, folks. He does. So yeah, everything I like, it go. I did get it so many times. When I started to walk with God, I started to understand. So everything I like, they like to take it away from me. So I did like foods, gone. I did like drinks, gone. All the foods and all the drinks I did like so much, gone. Never comes back. And then I think, why? Why is this? Or now they do have cola, and you need to put the knob, turn it off it, and then it hangs on something, you know, very disturbing. So then you need to work hard for it to take it off. That is new. That is what I like. But the top off of it and it hangs on two things. And that you need to turn around till it breaks, you know. But why? They never did do this before, and now they start to do difficult things. And I don't know why. So yeah, people like to change things, but it never become better, but worse all the time. This is when new things come. They better keep the old things, the old food I did like, you know. But now I almost like nothing anymore. And it also do not taste that well anymore. So sometimes the milk, I throw it away because it don't taste good. But many times the milk is good. Okay, that's a good thing, right? But also lots of times the milk is wrong, not nice, not from the cow. Yeah, from the cow, but in the time I was a little boy, I did go to my friend, he did have cows, and I hang under it. You understand? Straight from the cow into my mouth. Man, that is the best you ever can get. That is the best milk you ever can get. That is milk. Then you know something very good coming to you. But now we go into fabrics and all that kind of bullshit, and they do things with it. They keep things out of it and all that kind of, and then you drink like milk, like water. You know, it become like that, or it tastes to the packets. Then you taste the packets, and then you throw your milk away because you do not drink the packets, but what's into the packets, right? But when the milk go into the packets and you taste only the packets and not the milk, yeah, there you go. And that's what's going on, folks. Long time ago, it did go into bottles. That was good. But now they do it in packets. So it start to taste like packets. Yep, unbelievable, huh? Yep. But yeah, and it is precisely like I say, folks. I'm telling you, I will never lie. I get those things and I explain to the people, and the people will recognize my story because they also do have that problem. And I don't know if this is also in America or everywhere on the world, but here in Holland, it definitely is. So then you know. Sometimes you get milk and it is not tastable because it tastes like packets and not milk. Then you throw it away because you know the real taste of milk and it do not taste like that milk again. So you throw it away. Now I did get this with many things. Foods I like, drinks I did like, gone. They do not exist anymore. And they never make it anymore. It's just, it's gone. So when I was young, I did not have go. I did not have to go to the store because some guy with four wheels in a car did come and did sell the food by the door. You know, that was nice. Or to get bread or fruit, or milk. These people did come by my door, and there I step out of my door and go into the car, and it was like a store. And then I take it, I buy it, and I go into the door because it was standing straight for your door. And that was very nice. But now you need to walk to the store. It all changed, but in a bad way. But many of you will remember what I say right now. Definitely the people who are like 50 or 60. No, 60, you know? Yeah, 50 also. Because it was by the start of my life. I remember. And it did go on for a long time. I think it did go on till 90, almost 80, 1980 or something. People come by your door to sell stuff like a store. It was wonderful, man. It was wonderful. That was a good thing. I definitely miss this. It's gone. And that's a pity. I still miss this thing. You know, like a ice car, a car with you can get many colors of ice and all that kind of things. Also come by your door, right? It also do not happen that much anymore, like long time ago. So also this is going away. So now I buy ice in a store. I need to walk far from my house or this house because nothing is mine. Huh? You loan everything. Nothing is yours. And then you can say, Yeah, but I did buy this house. This house is mine. Now, when you die, you got nothing. So keep this in mind. Nothing is ever yours. You can use it. It's usable. Like I see on porn sites, that they are usable, you know, that type of thing. So, folks, everything is for rent. Nothing is really yours because the day you go is the day you get nothing. Nothing. There you will start to think, I got nothing. And then you will speak my words will come into your mind. And you will start to understand the boy, what he did say. I never did think so deeply about it, but he is definitely right. Nothing is yours. So all the things I do have, I use it. It's usable. And I did pay a lot to use it. That's what it is. It is a usable thing. But I cannot say, yeah, that is mine TV. It isn't. It's just a usable thing. This is how I see it. And that's what it is. It's usable and you use it. But nothing is yours. So if you buy a new house, it's usable. Till the day you die, then you got nothing. Then it's gone. Everything is gone. You did work so hard for, it's gone. And there you will understand. Yeah, he's right. It is not mine. It's a usable thing. That's why you use it. So sometimes I say, yeah, I go into my house and then I think, yeah, it's not my house. It is a house. But I cannot claim that it is mine. You know, when I say, hi folks, I see you tomorrow, I'm a liar. I don't know. I never can tell you, I see you tomorrow. It's the same with the house you use. You understand? Because your body, you think it's yours. But the only thing what is yours, it's your soul. Your body is like the house you are in. You understand? It's the same thing. You are in that house. That house is your body, and your body is usable, and you use your body, but it's never yours. You will also understand the day you die. Also, this will stand like the house, empty. So everything is usable. We use things, but it never will be yours. I understand it very well, folks, because that is what it is. But many people do not think about it, you know, because they do have other things. What is more important, like young little girls in short skirts or something, you know, something like that. You like, yeah, yeah, That is nice to see. A little girl with a camel toe and all that kind of bullshit. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah. And I will not say that all the people are like that, but many of you, definitely. I saw it with my own eyes, so I know it's no lie. And folks, when I was younger, I also did like it. Eh? I did go to that site with little girls, you know. But in that time, me also, I was more little and thinking more different and all that kind of thing. But now I think, don't do it, folks. Don't do it when you are 60 and all that kind of thing. Do normal. If you are more young, like 20 or something, yeah, I still can understand. But when you are 60, it becomes like very strange. Don't don't do that thing. But when you are honest, you tell to the people. Yeah, tell them that you are watching little girls on the internet. Huh? Do you? Do you or will you keep your mouth shut? Huh? Let's talk about honesty. Okay? So do you? When I'm asking you, when God comes, you do, because there is no other way. He will know everything because you will tell him. The most disgustful things, you will tell him. What God really don't like, you will tell him, folks. You do not have another way. I did do the same thing. When God did come, I tell him everything. I did repent for everything. Hope he will forgive me. But God told me you did do nothing wrong. And I was like, huh? I did steal. I did lie. When I was more younger, I did like little girls. I'm happy that I never did go that way. But also many little girls did come for me to have sex with me, and I did send them away. So yeah, you know. But I was attractive for little girls. Yeah, it's possible, you know. And then you need to use your mind not to go with an underage girl. Get it? Don't do this. But I did get it many times, folks. A girl who did walk by my house, by the house I live in all the time, and then she come in a short skirt and she stand on her hands to the wall and all that kind of things. And then she say, "Did you see my underwear?" And I told her, "Yeah, I did see your underwear." And then she tried to come in, and then I told her, "Now, girl, what you want is not possible, not with me. Maybe someone else, try it, but not with me." You know? So all the time, this type of girls did come, and where they did come from, like I don't know. They did come, you know? Or I did walk on the street, and a young girl come to me and say, Hi, I like you. Do you have a friend or a girlfriend? And I told her, no, I do not have a girlfriend. And I definitely don't want you as my girlfriend because you are too young. How young are you? Yeah, I'm 12 and I'm in love with you and I want everything with you. And no, folks, don't fall for it. Eh? But I did get this because I did have a young face and more childish, so a young childish face, young girls fall for it. And then I talk about 11, 12 years old, and then you are 20 or something, you know, then you need to keep your mind together that you will not touch her or whatever. Don't do it. But now it's more dangerous than ever, folks. There are many of these young girls, and they go very far in short skirts, wide open, and like to fuck your mind up. Watch out. So don't go to the internet, I say. It's the best way. You don't get trouble with this in your mind because that is what these young girls try to do with you. They try to turn you on and that your mind will become like you're watching at something and you are like frozen to that one, you know. And my internet is always on. And I see lots of young girls who cannot behave and walking like they are big and strong and sexy and you know and short and lipstick, nail polish, gymnastic, yoga, whatever, EMSR, all that bullshit, and it's everywhere. New Periscope live update, huh? Young girls who are with their legs wide open show you underwear all the time, huh? This is what you get now, and you go for it because you like it. You like little camel toes and all that kind of bullshit because, yeah, it will stamp into your mind. Huh? It hits your mind. It do things with your mind. These are mind blowing things, folks. You better don't go for it. I'm warning. It's what God do not like at all. So I'm here to warn for that type of people also. Eh? The things I say, folks, they are very real. Now I'm gonna watch Sophia. Sophia, who are you? You are a girl, I think you are 6 or 7, with a man with tattoos and all that kind of things. The body is naked, and that's what I see. And the girl is colorful. I like the colors of the girl because I like colors, and the dress she do wear is colorful. I like it. But what is she gonna do? Let's watch this thing. She's going to do gymnastic. In a short skirt. With a man with tattoos. I think that is her brother or her father. You know? And it's all over the internet. Everywhere you can see her playing together with her father, and the father help her in gymnastic, but you will see her underwear and all that kind of thing, you know. And that's not a good thing. Well, folks, I do not have children, so for me, this thing is yeah, yeah, and she is in her underwear and doing this gymnastic together with this older man. I don't know who he is. I think it's her daughter. But I will tell the man, take your daughter away from the internet. It's not good at all. And then I'm gonna watch what does he get. Well, she's new, so she do not get much. But most of these type of young girls, you know, going short skirts on the underwear, they get like millions of followers and people who like that kind of stuff. You know, I'm also there and write myself into her so that she can listen to me, or definitely the parents will. Huh? I try to warn in any way possible, and that's why I'm here. And I see those things, and I think it's very wrong. And I know it's very wrong because God told me so. End of story. Case closed, folks. Case closed.